again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gazbeard, this is Conan Exiles, and we're building a base outside Sepermaru, city of the Relic Hunters, in order to farm that city for NPCs and anything else we can get out of it. And this is the base that we started in the last episode. You can see it's come on a little bit. The foundations have now been clad with the sandstone fence foundations. There's still a few gaps that I need to clear up. We'll sort those out in a little while. First, we need to be getting on with the workshop, which you can see I've now finished the walls and ceiling. I've put stairs up to the next level, stairs up to that little archer balcony at the end. Added torches around the walls for a bit of light, added a few cupboards for storage, and put a most important item in here, which is the water well. Right, I've just come back from mining a load of stone, and we're going to have to, very first thing we're going to have to do is put a couple of furnaces in here, because we need to be making bricks and metal and all sorts. So I've got enough stone on me to make the first one. Let's just get it crafted. And it's going to be going in that corner there in front of me, and then the other one is going to be going in that corner over there. That's almost done. There we are. Right, number 5. Let's try and push it back into the corner as far as we can get it. It's not quite going exactly where I wanted it. That will do. I can push it back just every millimetre that I can push it back is going to help me out with the overall workshop layout. That's the first one. Yeah, that'll do nicely. We'll come across to this cupboard. We've got some stone saved up in here. I should give me enough to do it. Oh, let's just get another one made up. And move across here, ready to put it into place. Once we've got this into place, I'll show you how I solved that problem of the corners that we had where they wouldn't fit nicely. Well, that one's burying itself quite a way into the wall, which is great. It's going to allow me to get things pretty much exactly where I want them. That works very, very well. Right, okay. This corner over here, we had a problem with that, and what I did was, on top of that wall segment that's buried into the stone, I put a ceiling tile on the top of it. That then gave me a foundation square edge, as it were, on which to add that wall there, if you follow the aiming dot in the middle of screen, which then allowed me to put the ceilings out along there. And if we come up here, you can see we've got a good size area up here for either extending the workshops or doing something else with it. Right, now then, we need to get some bricks underway. So I've brought a few odds and ends of materials up from the other base. Let's just take all of that stone out of there for making bricks. Got a few bricks already in there. We need some coal to fire the furnace. Might as well take all of it out, put it all into the one thing. Might as well get that metal smelted. That should do. Right, so let's move the coal in first. Move the stone in. Move the bricks in. Bricks down the bottom. Move that metal in. We need 3 more bricks, 3 more stone to get a brick out of that 50. Just quickly grab that from the ground out here. That's it. Right, just tell that to go. That'll make them for us while we're waiting. Right, the next thing that we want to do is get our workbenches and things into place. If we continue the theme of the zigzag that those have created, what we'll probably do is put that cupboard in there. It's overlapping with another object or terrain, it says. Well, let's check. Right. That's about as close as we're going to be able to get it. Right, well, if we put it there, that will do as a cupboard for the forgers, and we can get another one across there. So in here we've got a bunch of tar. I can't remember if the tar is used for making the bricks. I think it's brimstone for making the hardened bricks, but we'll take it for now and we'll put it into the cupboard for the forge just so that it's there. We'll put those iron reinforcements and those bits of wood back in here. Right, that's it. So that's our forging area made up. How's he doing? Let's have a look. 22 bricks. I'm smelting the iron first. Put the iron down there. Make the bricks afterwards. And you can see it's going to take a lot of stone to make these bricks. So while that's busy burning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive out and I'm going to get some more stone and coal, and I'll see you in a minute. Some coal down there. Right, there we are. A bunch of stone harvested. A bit of extra coal. Repair that pick before we put the rest of the stone into the furnace. Come on. Here we go. Right, sorted. That pushes us up to 89 bricks getting made on top of the 22 that we've got, and we're just going to have to keep doing that until we've got enough bricks for making the hardened bricks that we're going to need. So let's just have a look. This is what we want to use for the outside area, and for example a foundation stone in that uses 15 hardened bricks, 4 shaped wood, 3 steel reinforcements. So the next priority for us is to get a carpenter up and running and to use them to start making the shaped wood. So we need to decide first, where are we going to put the carpenter's bench, and I think possibly under the stairs here could be a good location for that. Carpenter's bench is quite big and that's dead space under the stairs, so probably as well to put it under there. What do we need to make a carpenter's bench? Oh, there it is. We need 400 wood and 150 stone. Okay, well the wood is no problem. I've got that in there. 400 wood there. 150 stone. We're going to have to go out and get more. And we're getting a little bit thirsty, so let's just have a drink. beauty of having your own well. Getting a little hungry, eat one of those steaks. Right, 150 stone. Where we can... I think we might have to go in behind the city gate for that. We've pretty much cleared this area. Sticks on the way back. Just keep topping up the stock of sticks because we're going to need those for making palisades. Well, to make spikes, and then the spikes to make palisades. So we might as well do the necessary. Put the sticks in there out of the way. I'll put the iron in the furnace. Oops. Come on, get off there. Thank you. Right, and did we say 400 wood, was it? Carpenter's bench. There it is. 400 wood, 150. Right. Let's just get that made up. There we go. Like I said, the carpenter's bench is pretty big, but it fits nicely under the stairs there. It's saying it can't because it's overlapping. What is it overlapping with? It'll go there, which is not quite where I want it, but I guess that'll do. Still a bit of wasted space under there, but oh well. At least we can get a carpenter's bench against that wall. Carpenter's cupboard against that wall. Right, let's move the rest of those sticks out of there. Not many, we need to go get some more. Just move the axe into there in readiness. And we'll move that shaped wood that's already been done. Oops. Right, move the rest of that coal and stone into the forge. It's not working out quite as well as I'd hoped, but may be able to still do what I need to do. Right, need to get a load of wood, get that carpenter underway. And we've got a sandstorm coming in. Fully in shelter so we can swap the sandstorm mask. I need a lot of shaped wood. Some sticks for that cupboard. How's this guy doing? He's on to making the bricks. Excellent. Stand back here, wait for the sandstorm to pass. now that the carpenter's bench is producing bark, we can build the tanner's bench, which will produce tar for us. So just have a look at what do we need for the tannery. Tannery, 240 stone, 160 wood, 38 bark and 20 twine. Well, the twine's no problem. Absolutely none at all, because we've got a load of fibre sitting in one of these cupboards. There we go. So if we just... we're not in shelter, we're going to be taking damage. Go back. We just make that lot into twine. Twine should be down here. There it is. Where's the tannery gone? 20 twine. We're making 25, so that's fine. And it looks like the sandstorm's passed. Brilliant. Well, we'll just put the twine in here out of the way. So now... there it is. 38 bark, so we're going to need to be putting more wood through the carpenters to get the bark, and then we need 240 and 160 from there. So let's just see how much bark the carpenter's achieved. He's achieved 17, so need to get a load of wood, and what I'll do is I'll just go get that, and then we'll come back and crack on with it. So just bear with me while I go out. Right, so I'm back, and let's just move some of this excess wood into there. What was it we said we need? Was it 240 we needed to build the tannery? $160 wood we need to build the tannery, so all the other wood can go into the carpenter's bench to make bark. There's 100 there. Move that down there. We need another 2 pieces of wood. Okay, let's move that 200 into there. Get it making shape wood. We got the stone that we need. It's 240 stone we needed, so if I split that, that 62 can go in here. So we've now got the wood bar 2 pieces. Don't think there's any left in that. No. Right, so need to go and find another tree. There's one across there. Oh, and the rhinos are there. We only need 1 tree, so maybe I can sneak in and get it. See if he's made the bark yet. He's going to make another 10 from that, which will be 36. I think it's, yeah, 1 per. So let's have a look. we're going to need 38, so we're definitely going to need to put at least another 20 wood into him. Leaves us with 164 wood, which is what we need. Let's get rid of those few sticks while we're waiting. Oh, where did we put the twine? There's the twine. All we're waiting for now is that bark from here. One last verification. Well, because we're waiting. There it is. 240 stone, we've got that. 160 wood, we've got that. 20 twine, we've got that. 38 bark is all that we're waiting for. Oh. Right, so that was to make the tanner's bench, the tannery, and we need to decide where that's going to go. So one of the byproducts of turning skins into leather is tar. Tar can be used as a fuel for anything that burns coal or wood. Get it just about that. I want to try and get that bucket off the stairs if possible. There we are. That'll do. Perfect. Means that we've still got that full foundation stone width passageway through here. And it's a shame we've now got that dead space under the stairs that we can't do anything with. Might have to reposition that carpenter's bench. If it wasn't for that cupboard, I could have put it there. Tricky one. Very tricky one. Might have been better to put the carpenter's bench on this side. Put the tanner on the other side. I may still do that. If I do, I'll have to do it off video. Overall, the shape would fit better with it. Right. So, right, we've got a bit of wood and a bit of stone left on us. Let's just throw it into there. And into there. Leave the bark down there. And the twine can go back in the cupboard here. Right, so the next things that we want are our general artisan's bench, the torturer's bench, all of that sort of stuff. And they shouldn't take too long at all. There's not a huge amount of materials into them, but it's more a case of where to put them. Might get them across the front of this. Could get one there. Or that way. General Artisan's bench is 40 wood, I believe. Yes. Oh, we've got the blacksmiths to put in as well. Now that's the one that's going to cause a problem. That's the one that's going to mean that this definitely has to be repositioned. Okay, let me have a think about that, and I'll do some repositioning, and once the repositioning's done, we'll come back. One of the other things that we have to think about is getting this upper floor sorted out. All of this that we're doing right now is so that we can make the more advanced building materials for the outer layer of this base. This is not the finished base. This is just a temporary workshop, because if we get a purge, the level of creatures and humans that will be attacking us here will rip straight through that level 1 building without even thinking about it. So we need to put a tier 3 outer layer on the building, and that's why we need to get the workshop up and running as soon as possible. Ooh, there's a nasty hole. Right, let me have a think about how I'm going to put these additional benches in. The blacksmith's bench is the next critical one, and that's going to need, let's have a look, 50 bricks and 100 iron. So I need to go harvest some more iron to feed the furnace, to get the materials for that, to put the blacksmith's bench into place. And I'm going to need to reposition the carpenter's bench and the tannery, most likely. So leave that with me. I'll come back to you in a few minutes and you can see the results of that. Okay everybody, hi and welcome back. I've just finished doing the rearranging and what have you. I've dropped some more materials in the furnace there to get them underway. I need a drink. I'll just get that drink done and just top up that water skin. Have something to eat and show you what I've done. Right, so as I say, the furnace is now burning away with extra materials that I harvested. We've now got the blacksmith's bench here, and around this side we've got the tanners, which makes better use of the space under the stairs. Once we get a tanner NPC, they will stand here, which just gives it the perfect space. Also allows me to put a chest under the stairs if I want to, that I should be able to access from both sides. Carpenter's bench here, which I've filled up with all the wood, and it's produced a load of bark which we need to put in the tannery to fuel the tannery. So let's just do that. There we go, that's that. I'm going to hold off for the moment making any more shaped wood. I want to fill the bench up with as much wood as possible because we may need it for other things. In fact, we're going to need to take a little bit of that out because we need to get the artisan's bench in now. And I'm thinking maybe get the artisan's bench in there. Will it go in that way? It might just fit in there. We can try it. So artisan's bench, there we go. Get that crafted up, and we'll see if we can fit it on that side of the stairs. If we can, that'll be great. No, it's going to be too wide. It's not going to fit. It would fit that way, but then we wouldn't have the space to get an NPC thrall into there. Or at least it would look a bit janky, wouldn't it? I don't know. Could get away with it. I think the NPC would be clipping through the stairs though. Yeah, we'll do it. Right, now then. For the artisan's bench, we want all of them sticks out of there. Probably need that twine, I can't remember. I think it's the armourer's bench that actually needs the twine. But it won't harm any to have a few bits of twine in there, and even a couple of bits of wood. Well, I think they're probably using shaped wood. Yeah, that's shaped wood. That's regular wood and iron and probably coal. They use twine to make the spikes, which is something that we do need to get underway. Right, now we've got a load more plant fibre across in this one. If I take that, and put it in there, and oh, we can't actually make twine in here. That's strange. Okay, we'll have to make that ourselves. It's no bother because it does produce very, very quickly. Oh. Put that one in there as a placeholder in case it needs plant fibre for anything. Gives us a slot to put stuff into. What we do want to do is start making this lot. Uses 20 sticks per spike. That's a lot of sticks. So let's get them underway, because they make these palisades with the twine. So those just use spikes, those ones use spikes and twine. Okay, so that's that underway for once we get the rest of the exterior of the base finished. And that's going to be it for today. So we've made a fair bit of progress on the workshops. We still need to make the armourer's bench, we need to make the torturer's bench, we need to get an alchemist cauldron in here, we need to get somewhere for cooking, and I've got a feeling these cupboards are going to need repositioned because they're not in the best location there. So we'll have a look at that in fact I'll look at that off stream. I'll get them repositioned and then we can continue on. We need to get the workshop finished so that we can make all the necessaries before we start extending the base out there with the higher tier materials, remembering we're going to be farming NPCs, so we're going to need quite a large extension to get a wheel of pain on, and I think a medium-sized wheel of pain just out the front there on high level foundations should be exactly what we need. So from me, the Gazbeard, for now, that's it. Leave your comments down below. It's a bit more fiddly, this one. I'm a little bit less planned out on what I'm doing. I'm just doing it on the fly and then fixing it afterwards. We've still got the upper floor to do as well. Leave your comments down below, leave your questions, any suggestions, any tips, any pointers. They're all welcome, and I'll see you in the next video next week. One video a week in this series, farming Sepermaru in Conan Exiles with the Gazbeard. We're getting a fair way on with having the base established that's going to allow us to start that farming. Don't forget, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always from me, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now. Have a great week.